What's up, duelists? Long ago, I swore an oath to never play this deck again because it is terminally mid, but alas, I got an MRI done and they called me unremarkable, diagnosed unremarkable, diagnosed Gladiator Beast player. So I had to innovate yet again, as I do quite frequently in this format. I had to improve the tech options in a deck that literally nobody has tried for the last 2.5 decades, or decade and a half. Anyway, let's get right into the build. The build it's going to look a little weird at first, but I've tested it quite a bit and it works really well. So, first things first, you got your monster lineup. 9 Glads, 2 Proving Ground, double Equest, double Darius. Equest is going to be a big key to this build, same thing with Darius. It is a Prisma Gladiator build, so having double Darius is important in case you draw into one of them. If you hear a sound in the background, it's the washing machine, all right? I had to do laundry. There's only so much time I get in a day, all right? So I apologize for the washing machine sound. But yes, we are playing 2 Darius, 2 Equest, only 1 Laquari. I think this card is a vanilla. We're playing 1 Hoplimus. I think this is one of the best plays into Blackwings, turn 1. The whole format's kind of warped around Siroko's attack stat, so having a guy that kind of blocks that out and gets you mad pluses is good. Murmillo, Rediari, they're kind of standard. I don't really like double Rediari. I actually think it's quite bad. Depending on how this video goes, I may show you a match where like having double Rediari was actively bad. But yeah, no, it's not very good. It's not very good. I do think that you only need 1, and I actually might even cut the second one from my side deck. But yeah, we are playing Stratos. This is not a card that a lot of Gladiator Beast players play, but we are playing it, and I'll get into why in a second. We're also playing Rhoda to start with Stratos more frequently. So we've got 2 copies of Pot of Greed, basically, that we can just start the game with. Double Prisma makes sense. We can search it with Rhoda or Stratos. It copies the Bestiary name or the Laquari name. We're playing triple Test Tiger to combo with the Prisma or with any of our Glads. 1 Necrogardna. This is a weird one. We'll get into that in a second. And 1 Gorz. That's the whole monster lineup. There are the weird ones. Let's get into it. 1 Foolish Burial. This is a card that I've never seen Gladiator Beast players play, and I just don't understand why. It's actually so good in this deck. It's literally like, it turns any of your Glads except for Darius into Geysiris. And it also turns any of your Tigers plus any of your plays into Geysiris as well that aren't necessarily Prisma. So it just basically unlocks Geysiris like so much more than you normally would have access to it. I actually really like this card. And then it also doubles as layered interaction. You can use it to send Necrogardna to the graveyard to set up a layered interaction. So I noticed when I was playing regular Gladiator Beast, the way I would lose is I would have like 3 back row, and I just wouldn't have road. And my opponent would just go like Heavy Storm and kill my monster. And like, it would be very easy for them to do that because it's only 2 cards. However, Necrogardna sits in the grave, and while it's not necessarily a +1, it's kind of a -1. All you need is that extra negate attack to force your opponent to have that extra resource to be able to overextend into your Glads and clear it. So like, let's say I have a Laquari, I have a couple back row, and I have a Necro in grave. That is much, much harder to clear than a Laquari and a couple back row, plus 1 more back row. Because True Nade, Cold Wave, Heavy Storm, Trap Stun, all of these cards, Royal Decree, they exist in the metagame. Having that layered piece of interaction gives you that comeback potential. Like, you can defend your Glad, and then you can, you have 6-7 ways to make Geysiris on the way back. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I actually really, really like this tech. It also works with Rhoda. It's an extra Rhoda target if you do draw your Stratos or your Prismas. And that comes up because we're playing 3 discard traps, triple Phoenix Wing, and 1 Regeki Break. So one thing that I noticed about playing Gladiator Beast is that I just fucking lost to Royal Oppression every single game. Like, literally every single game it got flipped, I was just like, damn, if I don't have an out to this, I just straight up cannot beat it. So what we've done is we've gone up to 10 main deck outs to Royal Oppression. We got Heavy Storm, Space Typhoon, triple Trap Stun, so that's 5. We got triple Wind Blast, that's 8, Regeki Break 9, and Solemn, that is 10. So we have 10 main deck outs to Royal Oppression. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is kind of insanely free in this deck because of Equest. You'll just pitch a Glad, and then you'll get it back. And it's just like a free spin, which is almost like a +1 if you think about it. Same thing with Regeki Break, but it doesn't spin. It's like a little bit worse. I don't really like Regeki Break as much. Phoenix Wing's a lot better in this deck. Playing 1 Icarus attack because, like I said, you do use your discard trap and end on Equest a lot. Happens a lot. Plus, we've got the Proving Grounds to grab Wing Beasts when we need them for the Icarus attack. Icarus attack is also an out to Royal Oppression. So we are actually at, I counted wrong. We're actually at 11 outs to Royal Oppression, not 10, which just makes the deck very resilient. I also think Icarus attack is an incredibly broken card. And I think if you're playing a deck in Edison format that can play Icarus attack, you should probably play like one. It's pretty strong. Yeah, the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. The only thing that might look a little weird is the one Chariot. The reason we're on one Chariot is because I do like to keep the Glads in hand and use them as Sinister Serpents. So like in GOAT format, one of the most popular cards is Sinister Serpent because it makes all your discard traps free. In this deck, I get to play with like 10 Sinister Serpents or more basically. Stratos gives you a free discard. All your Glads are free discards. But because a lot of the time we're like set Hoplimus or summon Stratos, or we only have 2 Glads and we want to keep one in hand, we want to sandbag both to discard. We don't really have a Glad in play a lot of the time. So War Chariot's a little bit worse. Game 2 and Game 3, I do side in the other War Chariots in some matchups. But against the most popular deck in the format, which is Black Wings, War Chariot's not even that good anyway. So it's just kind of like, yeah, it's a 1-up from me. I think it's fun. I don't really... Like, yeah, sometimes I'll play against Frogs or something, miss the second one, but, like, you can just side it in. All right, sideboard stuff. Second Ready Ari, I'm not really sold on this. Secutor, not really sold on this, but Secutor can give you free wins in the matchups that don't have defense. One Cyber Dragon, it's kind of like we have 5 Cyber Dragons because of Prisma, so we only need one. One Consecrated because I'm actually pretty light on my hate for Black Wings, so I just bring in Consecrated because it's kind of just a free win. Double Power Filter, this is a card that I love in the format right now. It's a card that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. Completely stops Frog decks. Completely stops Gigavise. That's all you need to know. Stops basically anything like Debris Dragon, any of that nonsense. Lone Fire, Gigaplant, that sort of thing. Stops, what's that one guy? Treeborn Frog, Substitoad. And the nice part about it is like a lot of those decks will bring in like Dust Tornado, Phoenix Wing, Regeki Break to try and break your Floodgate. And so you can defend Power Filter with Trap Stun, which is insane, and 7 tools. And you won't shut it off. It's not like a trap-based Floodgate where you'll shut it off with your own Trap Stun. So it's really, really nice. It basically turns like those matchups into draw Heavy Storm or lose, which is really, really, really nice. Very, very brainless way to approach those matchups, but very convenient, I'd say. And unlike something like Mask of Restrict, while it does conflict with Test Tiger, you can still normal summon Test Tiger and use the effect Kappa, which does come up. Lol. One Nobleman of Extermination. This is to hit Dust Tornado, opposing Icaruses, that sort of thing. One Smashing Ground, one Compulsory. It's just extra spot removal. 1 7 tools. This comes in with the anti-spells because sometimes I don't want to use Trap Stone with anti-spell, but I do want to defend myself. I think anti-spell is really broken. It like just hoses a lot of matchups. I'd play 3 if I had the space, but you need extra spot removal. So I just have like a couple extra pieces. And then double Chariot for like Phantom of Chaos or like whatever crazy nonsense requires double Chariot. And a Road because Black Wings. Anyway, this is the deck. I think the cards that perform the best are Phoenix Wing and Foolish Burial, as well as Necrogardener. I think those cards perform really, really well, and I've never seen anyone play Gladiator Beast with these cards before. And I don't know why. I think that they're just like really, really good ways to approach the deck. All right, we got an opponent, Deba from the Discord. I've tested this deck a lot. I've been playing it a lot. I even played it in an 8-man tournament. In a members only video. So if you want extra gameplay from this deck, I play it pretty close to this version. I think it's like 1 or 2 cards different in the members only video. And I think I played like 6-7 matches in that video. So yeah, it's $2.99 become a member. And then also if you want to try this deck out at RBET, RBET Las Vegas and RBET Chicago signups are open. Check the Discord in the description below. And on top of that, we're going to be doing some big RBET announcements, I believe, next week. So stay tuned. More cities getting announced. So, yeah, hopefully exciting stuff for a lot of Edison players to be able to compete at more events. All right, Allure Banished Caius is probably Value Turbo. Could also be Diva Hero or Zombies or Chaos Fairy. This is an interesting matchup. I don't love my odds, but I think this is pretty good. Another thing Call the Haunted is great with is Stratos. So yeah, we're going to grab Stratos. And Stratos goes plus into Honest here, which is nice. Oh, Even more plus. Shit, man. Alright. He might have Heavy Storm. I think what I'm going to do is set 2 and then call Stratos in the draw phase. He might be on Heavy Storm, so I just want to get my search because what is he thinking about? Chain space? Okay. That's annoying. But at least like Heavy Storm is like really mitigated here. This is problematic for us. I needed that to resolve. Drawing Ready Ari Murmillo is very bad. This is like the Gladiator Beast Classic. But you know, that's really annoying. That's actually really annoying that he had both very specific outs, but it shouldn't be a big deal. As long as I draw something that can get over this, it's not really that big of a deal. And most of my deck gets over it. There we go. Cool. Easy clap. Normal. Attack. Let's see, do we have honest? He'll try to activate the effect. I'll chariot. Then I'll quarry. Go into E-Quest. Get back chariot. Yeah. Keep it simple. Space Typhoon is gone, so there's really no reason for me to set my own Space Typhoon. But it would be nice to like end phase hit like a fucking Phoenix Wing or something. I don't know. I just don't want to get dust shooted, so I'm gonna set both. Actually, maybe I did want to get dust shooted. That was pretty dumb, actually. I guess the dust shoot would be dead. I don't know. I could always draw phase, priority the Typhoon if I draw something good. He just loses now, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's really a way out of this. I start banishing fairies if I want to. I don't really want to, though. Necro Gardenet's not a great draw, but it's not terrible. If I find a discard trap, I'm like cooking pretty hard here. Murmillo attacks. E-Quest attacks. Let's see if he has Gorge or something. If he does, I mean, it's just like chariot food. Nope. Alright. Let's get the Murmillo on the deck. Yeah, so the reason I don't want to use Ready Ari is because I don't want to... How do I say this? Oh, fuck. That was the wrong stat. Alright, there we go. I don't want to use Ready Ars because I don't want him to herald me and then go to 4. I basically want him to be like 5'd up if he heralds me. And then he won't have the grave control to be able to Christia or whatever the fuck. Next turn I can make Heraclinos and then use Necrogardener as a negate for Heraclinos. That's pretty strong. I actually think that's pretty fucking strong. However, it might just be better to just have 3 guys. I don't know. This is an interesting matchup, Chaos Fairy. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's a terrible matchup. Herald of Orange Light is public enemy #1. That's the card that's gonna fucking ruin our day. Like, straight up. If he's just passing, I mean, there's like a good chance he's just dead. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, 700. So he's letting the attack. Oh, he's thinking here. He might drop Tragodia. Alright, I'll just chariot that. That's fine. I'll chariot that shit. I won't attack. I'll just tag out Hoplimus. Get a quest. Target chariot. We don't want to play into Gorse here. I don't really need to play into Gorse here. Yeah. There's no reason to do that, you know. Just take our plus and pass a turn. Heavy Storm, drawing Heavy Storm and Typhoon in this matchup is really stupid. It's just like really unlucky. We've actually had a very bad draw. We've drawn Ready Ari, Murmillo, Necro, Heavy Storm, and Typhoon. Like 5 like straight up mid to bad cards. And our opponent's drawn Space Typhoon, fucking Heavy Storm, Herald of Orange. Like he's drawn the cards that actually matter in the matchup. But it might be going for Chaos Sorcerer here. That'd be pretty good. That would make sense for the track setup. I could have attacked with other things, and then... I maybe should have attacked with other things, because I could go Murmillo to blow up the Gorse. I might get punished here. Oh, it's one of these cards. And Sky Scourge and Rise. Alright. Well, he should attack, I think. No, Banish is actually good. He can Banish Ready Ari. Huh. Yeah, I should have attacked with the other two guys. I'm just playing like Ash. I'll keep it real with you guys. I'm a little tilted because my hand hasn't been very good. But we haven't drawn, like, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. We've drawn some pretty bad cards, yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'll take a Prisma or Proving Grounds Bestiary. We have 5 insane top decks. I'll take a Tiger, too. That'd be pretty good. Phoenix Wing wouldn't be bad. Phoenix Wing would be fucking crazy. We have at least 10 good top decks here. I'll take any one of those 10. Oh my god. My Heavy Storm's gonna do something? Ladies and gentlemen, my Heavy Storm's gonna do something. It's gonna do something. Viewing the Banished. You don't want to return here. There's no reason to return here. My Heavy Storm is gonna do something. Chain Return. Oh yeah, go off. I think he's doing this to not die, straight up. Which is valid. What's in my grave? He doesn't get anything here, though. They all just get banished again. So it's just like... Alright. You know, like... He set Brain Control. Why would you set Brain Control? I don't really get that. Can I Game Shot this turn? So way I can get Chariot back. Let's see. I don't think so. Oh, there is. I can attack the Herald. That's pretty good. Let's do that. So we'll go Ready Ari. Grab Bestiary. He shouldn't have summoned it in defense. At least in attack, he's like threatening on us. Do I go Murmillo here? Darius a quest? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. That sounds pretty good. So Murmillo's gonna activate. Pull up this. Oh no, I can't do both. I can't do both. I have to pick one. Man. Why is it gotta be like that? Okay, let's see. Alright. Attack the Herald of Orange. Goodbye, Herald of Orange. I could attack Shining Angel or Dialog. I just don't really want to do all that. I'm gonna go Murmillo tag out. So if we get second, if we get Bestiary, no, not Bestiary, Darius, I go Heraclinos. Honest beats us like kind of bad, which I don't really like. But if we go Equest, I guess like a Chaos Sorcerer would be pretty good, or a Soul of Purity and Light. It's honestly fun. Now all those guys get banished. I'm pretty happy he said that Brain Control. That worked out well for us. Test Tiger was a good draw. Wow. Okay, so unimaginably bricking, and we won. So pretty good shit. Obviously, Chariot was pretty strong that game. And in this matchup in general, Chariot's going to be pretty good. So I'm going to bring in another one. I don't really know what you do in this matchup. It seems pretty straightforward. His guys are just kind of big and, like, annoying. But it seems pretty straightforward. I think you also play Cyber Dragon, so you can, like, Prisma contact his guy away. What did I see? What did we see that game? I don't even remember. I don't even fucking remember. I don't know. This matchup seems like pretty good. I don't really know. Probably another Chariot. There's probably a Chariot, not an Icarus matchup. It could be an Icarus matchup. It might not be a Trapstone. Even though he has return, it's probably not a Trapstone matchup. That's like the one thing I don't really think it's a Trapstone matchup. 7 tools can get Decree. He's obviously going to side in Decree against us. Nobleman can't get Decree, so we're not gonna do that. Anti-Spell has like, it has applications, but the thing is like, I don't know how many spells he's playing, so I'm gonna try to swap 7 tools for Trapstone just because of the ability to hit Decree. I don't know about that one. That one might be a little bit of a sus move, but sounds okay. Maybe I should have sided out Gores. I feel like he's not really attacking me that much. I guess if he is attacking me, it's like for like a bajillion, so. But it's with Christia, so it's just like Gores doesn't really do it. So, I don't know. We'll see. Man. I had a pizza for dinner. It was a good pizza. He's back. Please miss. Man, that card is bad. I don't know what the deal is with this deck's back row. I think it's better to save Darius than a quest for a couple reasons, but mostly just because Darius can tag into a quest. So, we're going to go with summon a quest. He might have bottomless or like Deep Prison or something, but like, that's fine. We have Gores. So it's like kind of whatever. Book of Moon. That's fine. That literally doesn't matter. I'm trying to think if this is a Mirror Force situation. If he has Caius, that is certainly annoying. I'll just set and pass. He booked the E-Quest, which means he's very unlikely to have Honest. So I think the Darius will go through, which is nice. Here's an Alchemist activation. Herald of Orange. Ooh, that's a card I'm happy he doesn't have in his hand. There goes our E-Quest. Goodbye, E-Quest. You did great. You did well. Necrogardna. That's not great. But this might be a bit premature, running the Darius into whatever the fuck it is he's got going on over there. So he top decked Honest. Valid. Valid. Okay. Valid. Honestly, sure. That's pretty good. Here comes Alchemist. Yeah. Novus Honor. Alright. Cool. Yeah. Well, he's taking the bait. Hopefully this works. Very nice. And we'll go ahead and grab Gores. Alright. So we got Herald of Orange for the Gores. It's not ideal, is it? This game didn't shape up very good for us. I'm going to be real with you guys. I need to draw into a Gladiator Beast Monster. I drew into Gladiator Beast Monster. He set a new back row, but he's had that card. His draw was Honest. Honest Summon. He's got Torrential. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's had a really, really good anti-Gladiator beast draw. But it's fine. We're still up a card. The card is Necroguard now, but we are up a card. I would love to draw a discard trap. I would love to show you guys the power of Foolish Burial or like Phoenix Wing in this deck. But it hasn't happened. He got back Herald of Orange, which is kind of interesting. He has 4 fairies. It's probably like a Christia angle. Yeah, it's probably like Christia. Alright, well. I'm pretty shocked the Torrential wasn't set behind the Dialk, but the Mirror Force was. He has 4 fairies though, so Christia's coming down if he has it. Probably has. I mean, 12 cards deep. No, Christia is pretty unlucky. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually exactly what we want. Because that's going to the grave, and now he's 5 fairies. So, that's going to be rough for him. Oh my gosh. And we drew a Glad. What's my back row? Bottomless. Did he burn his Gores yet? I don't think he did. Or his track. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm attacking. It's not like... It's not like... Wow, he's not going to do anything about that. Okay. Maybe he's waiting to get the guy that comes out. Have I lost both the quests? I have, right? That is so unlucky. That is really unlucky. Alas, we have to Darius. How does this guy work when he dies? Yeah, when he dies, the quest will shuffle into the deck. We'll do that. Target quest. Herald me, motherfucker. Do it! If he does this, we actually might lose. This is going to be very difficult to win. With no Darius, no quest, we might actually lose this game. Oh. That was actually scary. I'm not going to lie, that was a little scary. I was a little nervous. Third Dialk here goes fucking crazy. But they usually only play 2. Never mind. I'm fucking ass. No priority? Sure, whatever. Alright. Both games we've had like pretty awkward draws, I can't lie. Both games he hit mind control with Dialk. The third Dialk is really annoying. He will kill the Darius. Darius dies, but at the very least, eQuest gets shuffled back. So we do have our resource engine online. Issue is like he has fairy monsters, so he can herald us. So that's pretty bad. Drawing Foolish right now is not ideal. I would like to keep Necroguard if I draw Phoenix Wing. I would love to draw Phoenix Wing. Foolish isn't bad either. Like if we draw any Glad, well, it's bad because both Darius are gone. Dude, this is very unlucky. I'm telling you guys, this is a surprisingly unlucky sequence of events. We still do have quests in deck, which is like not the end of the world, but it's gonna be a. I think it's kind of an unwinnable grind here to get the guy back online. I just need to drop fucking Phoenix Wing Wind Blast like right now. I'll take that, honestly. I'll actually take that. That's not bad. Because we can chain link to break the Dialk. That's actually pretty good. Finally, you guys can see how good this card is. Chain. So chain link 2, he's going to get popped. We're going to put Necroguard on the grave. Alchemist is going to get destroyed. He's not going to be able to add back. He still has to banish the top. Banish top card. And Brain Control's gone. So, pretty big. Pretty big, I'll take it. And that means he's at 6 fairies as well. That is really fucking annoying. I would love to draw Hoplimus. It would be a good draw. Hoplimus would be a good draw. Roto's not bad. That is not bad. I'll take it. He may have Herald of Orange, though, for the Stratos. I'm trying to think if I should even activate the Stratos because of Herald of Orange. I think I will. Just force the Herald of Orange. Huh. Okay, so the Herald of Orange isn't live. That's what I've learned here. Alright. Attack his bitch-ass monster. Get this shit out of my face. You summon that instead of keeping Herald of Orange alive? What's he going to get? Cyber Valley. Yeah, it's got to be Cyber Valley, yeah. That's the only thing that makes sense. No, wait. He could get DD Warrior Lady. The Alchemist being gone is fucking phenomenal for us. We've both had, like, the same type of weird draw where, like, our resource engines got destroyed early on. So, like, we're both out our infinite resource engines. He's well over Christia Fairy count. He's out all 3 Alchemists. And then I'm out double Darius, double Equest. Well, I still have 1 Equest left. But, we could have gone Prisma, too, to, like, set up, like, a Necroguard and defend the Prisma top deck of Glad situation. This ended up working out kind of well. Shining Angel doesn't really do anything here. Like, it'll clear the Stratos if he crashes and goes gets the Warrior Lady. He might have wanted to get Honest, actually. I think, like, get Honest, bounce Honest is, like, pretty strong. Because I'm only at 16. So, like, it could maybe give him a game shot somewhere along the lines. Somewhere down the road. He's posturing for, like, a Caius somewhat. But Herald Born. Alright. Shit. Go off. So what does this make? Bionic, Priority, Bounce to Stratos. Or Goyo Guardian. It can make Goyo Guardian. Bionic. Priority? Question mark. If he bounces a Stratos, it's really funny. It gives us another search. He could be setting up Call of the Haunted. So he might ditch a Christia. Yeah, there's a Christia. Chain. So now I bottomless his Bionic. He can Call of the Haunted Christia here. He could also just return and kill me. Like, those are the 2 things that could happen. I deserve this. I deserve this. Dude, the deck is so gas. The Foolish didn't really get there this game, but that's because we didn't draw a Glad. But if we had drawn a Glad, I mean, like, Foolish send Bestiari, and then we can, like, tag into that shit. Is Torrential gone? It is. Both Torrential and Force are gone. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, this is nasty. This is really, really nasty. Oh, I guess it's not that nasty. Because both Darius is gone. Okay. It's not as nasty as I initially thought. But man, both Darius being gone in this build is really tough. We can go Prisma into Equest, Ebek, Darius. No, it's gotta be Prisma. It's gotta be Prisma into Bestiari. Pop the back row. Yeah, so we Prisma send Laquari. Bestiari pop the back row. Then Equest, Ebek, Darius. Alright, reveal Heraclinos. If you guys are playing on a budget, you can play this deck with 1 Stardust Dragon, 2 Geyserus, and 1 Heraclinos, and 1 Chimera Tech. So you only need 5 extra deck monsters, really. Target the Prisma. If he has Book of Moon, he'll use it here. He does not. Might be like a Dust Tornado or something. But I feel like that would have got used. We're going to blow up the back row here. Why wouldn't he book the... Very interesting here. How do I lose this game? I attack and it's Gores. Alright, I'll attack. Let's see what it is. See if he has Gores. No Gores is nice. Pass a turn. The Necrogardener is really, really nice here. It's providing that extra layer. I don't know why he wouldn't book the Prisma. I feel like having a Bestiary in play is much better than having a Prisma in play. But what do I know, I guess. Sick Nasty. That's going to be our Geyserus. This can get... We only have 3 targets. That's really funny. Marmillo. Set. Contact. Alright. Shuffle these guys up. Go get Geyserus. Blow up the back row. But this game was cooler. I got to show you guys the power of Regeki Break and the power of Necrogardener. Okay, there's Battle Fader. That's ugly. Top deck Caius is pretty good. Is he him? He doesn't have the Fiends. He might have wanted to set the Fader. But... because that gives him the Fiend for Endrise. But I don't know how many Endrise he's playing. He says, I'm rusty with this deck. LMAO. I don't know. Oh, that works. That's pretty good. I don't know what he means by he's rusty with this deck. What was the mistake? This passes. That's a pretty terrible draw. But we need to get it into play, so yeah. I wonder if I shuffled. I think I did. Ah, GG's. GG's. That was a close set. Really close. That was a very weird game. Weird game because you had all Alchemist gone, and I had all Darius Equest gone. That was a really weird game. That was a really weird game. Like, we had no resources, but it was weird. It was weird. Yeah, I don't like Battle Fader. I don't hate Battle Fader in this matchup, but I don't know. I just feel like there's got to be something better you could do, but maybe not. This matchup is hard. Sure. We can play again. This matchup is hard if they're playing like the Recruiter Fairy, but not with the Chaos stuff. I think the Chaos stuff is a big weakness, personally. But, yeah, it looks like we're going to run another one. And you guys can get to see the deck in action some more. And like I said, if you guys want to see even more action with this deck, I've done a members-only video with it. And I've been practicing with it a lot. I've sent it to a couple other people, too. There's a player whose name is Joshua Johnson in the Discord, in the Edison Format Discord.com Discord, and he says if you could start the game with Laquari or Bestiary in the grave, you would. And then I was like, then why does nobody play Foolish Burial? Like, am I just missing something? I feel like it just works. Sick. All right, we get to go first, which obviously is amazing for a lot of reasons, infinite reasons. Yet again, no discard traps. Kind of hideous. This is a set 4 and pray hand. I'll keep it real with you guys. Normal Bestie, set 4. Pass turn. This is a disgusting hand. If he doesn't have heavy storm. If he has heavy stormy shotguns, then I will concede. I will save you guys the time. I will concede. I will do that. I will do that. Man, this chair's so fucking uncomfortable. I need to get a new chair. Become a member, please. Watch the Glad videos, please, so I can get a new chair. Seriously, it's like killing my back. It's killing my fucking spleen. My fucking abs hurt so bad from this fucking chair. Oh my god. Please, I need this. Lila. Nope. All right, now what? What have we got here? All right. DDR. That's not bad. That's not bad. There it is. Okay. Pitch Necro. Priority? Where's Mark? See what he wants to do. Hitting the call on is pretty good. Nah. Sure. That's fine. I will Icarus his monster. Would have preferred a discard trap there, but all's good. Because Darius is a card in our hand, this is kind of annoying, but it's probably fine. Darius attacks, he necros, we can't tag. He should necro here, there's no reason not to necro here. Absolutely a necro moment. He might be playing Amaryllis, he might be playing like a Christia Sworn with DDRs, which I've played in the past and think is very good. I think that style of Christia Sworn is slept on and not played enough. Okay. Damage. Okay. Activate the effect. Go to the top of the deck. Those are pretty simple ones. Just Equest, get back Bestiari. I don't think there's really like a reason to ready Ari the Necro Gardener right now. That could be stupid, but I just think like, yeah, I'd just rather have the Bestiari back right now and then just threaten the Geyserist play next turn. Hidden Armory, sure. Mill's Jar, yeah, it's got to be Amaryllis then. Can't normal this turn. He's pretty fucked. I think this one's a wrap. Because I have Mirror Force even for Titanial. Even if he gets that going. That's usually like how we lose, but I have Mirror Force, so what could go wrong here? Passes the turn. Fuck, that is a good draw. That is a really good draw. Alright. That is such a... This card is so good. It's such a stupid card. He might even let me tag here. That might be the thing he does. Might even let me tag. Activate Equest. Special summon the Quarry. Maybe I should have gone ready already here, but I think 2100 is pretty nice. It means he can't like just like summon a bot lion or something like that and like be annoying. I really want to save my cards for like impactful shit. Like I really want to save Windblast for the Mark. I really want to save Mirror Force for the Titanial. That's like what I really want to save. But Heavy Storm is pretty brutal, so there's the charge and I'll double upstart. Yeah, okay, no plants yet, thank God. No plants yet. What does this get? Raikou, maybe? Yep, there's a Raikou, okay. But Raikou doesn't beat Geyserist, so that's a problem. He knows we have it, so. He can Necro Gardener this attack, though. If I was Dandelion, it was a good bait. But I just think he was trying to hit a plant, honestly. I think I set this and then shotgun it and try to hit a Glad. Didn't hit, but it's not bad. I dug a card deeper. I didn't really want to draw this. It's like it's either draw a card I didn't really want to draw or I draw a Glad, and both of those things like get me deeper in my deck, so you know, just I think that's the correct play. Just passes. Sick. That is a fucking stupid draw. So good. Geyser is first. Play around Gores. This might, if he doesn't find a heavy storm, this might be a concession point for him. 1700 next. What's he got down there that I care about? Nothing. Tag out. Go get the Hopness and go get the Quarry. Okay, we got a wide board. And should we send Bestiari? I think the answer is no. Maybe just pass. I don't think there's a reason to make Heraclinos. We got Phoenix Wing, and it's like we pick between Phoenix Wing or the Negate, but it's just like the only reason we make Heraclinos is if we were afraid of like game 1 Vortex. That makes sense. Draws 2. So we finally found the trade in 18 cards in. Took him a long time, unfortunately, but he did finally get his engine going. Pretty unlucky sequences from him. I feel like this deck is pretty consistent normally, but actually I don't know. Maybe it is a little less consistent. But I don't know. I do not know. Everything is working out very nicely. This is probably a good matchup for us. Like Heavy Storm is getting kind of scary though. He's halfway through his deck. Pretty good chance of Heavy Storm there. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So that gets him to the Titanial. That means I don't think if he has Heavy Storm, I think he had to shotgun it. So I don't think he has it. I think I win. Yeah, I do think I win. I do think I win. I think this will be a hard one to lose. Mark of the Rose. He's already normaled. Take the Quarry. I think at this point, I Phoenix Wing target Mark of the Rose. He's drawing Mark of the Rose again next turn, I guess. You can bring back Amaryllis to survive. Oh, he shouldn't have attacked. I was going to say he should bring back Amaryllis and then pass. But, yeah, it didn't work out well for him there. I think this is good at anti-spell matchup. It's really good against this deck. You can bring an anti-spell with the Noblemans. It's not a bad power filter matchup, but it's not a good one because like they usually spam Titanial. Secutor is pretty good. It can hit Amaryllis and stuff. Smashing Ground kills Titanial, so gotta have it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to decide in this matchup. I think they side like their own Bestiari and shit, so we'll go with Road. Yeah, I don't know. They might also be on Decree. Regeki Break's probably amongst the worst. Same thing with probably Gores. Call is not very good here. I'm gonna side out like Rhoda or something. Seems okay. We're starting down on a couple guys. Maybe Rhoda's still too good to be true. Rhoda is kind of the stones. I can't lie. Maybe it's better than like one Trapstone. If he's siding Decree like and Skill Drain and stuff, like Trapstone seems a little sealed. Well, Trapstone actually deals with Skill Drain. I actually don't know. Compulse deals with Skill Drain too, but it's like pretty bad against most of his deck. It's like good against the equips though. I'm so fucking tired. Holy shit. Yu-Gi-Oh's draining, man. Cool, I'll take it. It's not like exceptional or anything, but like we can attack with Darius, I guess. Like that's not like the weirdest thing. Huh. Dust shoot. Interesting. Well, now he knows my hand. You're gonna take Darius. There's no reason you can take Test Tiger here. It doesn't matter because either monster is trading with the set Raiko, which is what I'm assuming it is. We could take a... What the fuck? That's not what I expected at all. I didn't expect that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that at all. I don't know what his set could be to where he would want to take. Am I missing something? I might be missing something. I think I might be missing something. Anyway. Hopefully I draw a Glad. I'm going to draw a Proving Ground. I can already tell. Ugh. Unlucky. But now he can't use his spells. Not that he was using them last turn, so it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah. He is on Decree. And this guy is pretty good against Torrential Tribute. Maybe I should have torrentialed this. Nah, how silly. He'll give me more opportunities, I think, to torrential. I think he'll bring back Amaryllis here. He's going to set, like, DDR and bring back Amaryllis. That's kind of what I was expecting, yeah. The nice thing is if I do draw a Proving Ground, I can just flip traps on it. That's like fine. And then that should work for us. Oh, man. I'm like really sore. That is so good. Health age. Attack. He takes 1200. He knows I have Traps on. He knows I have it. There's no surprises here. He does shoot at me, so there's no surprises. But it doesn't matter if there are surprises. You know that? It doesn't matter. Just hit the first step. You can't. Has to be set full turn. Yeah, he had to chain it to the anti-spell. Yeah. That's a misplay on his part. Yeah, he could have changed it to the anti-spell and been... Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem at all. That's something a lot of people don't know. Is it has to be set a full turn cycle. It can't be used on my turn if you set it on his turn. It says until their next turn after setting them, so... Yeah. This was a good draw, but it is still not... stable. That being said, he can't use spells, so there's trading. That's the spell that he can use. So he has to out my guy with monsters, which is doable. I mean, he plays Lila. One is gone though. Gladiator monster one time for the fans. Gladiator monster one time. Gladiator monster. I can't use that. Cut it out by any spell, but I will set it and then attack in case it's Morphing Jar. Dandelion, right? All right. Bestiary will tag out here, and this will get me my E-Quest most likely. So I get Murmillo, I blow up his guy. That's like fine-ish. I don't know. Add Bacterius. I don't know. I think I'm okay here. Like, I legit think I'm okay. I'm surprised he kept in Dandelion. I guess you have to, right? I don't really know how this matchup goes from his side. Charger Light Brigade. Oh, sure. He hit another Dandy. That's unlucky. Oh, he's playing Quick Draw. Okay, that's why he left in the Dandy Alliance. Duh, of course. He's playing Quick Draw because he's playing Upstarts. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That's rough. Unlucky. Both were gone, yeah. Gotta undo the mill. Yeah, if both were gone, then he's gotta undo the mill. Dandy, Quick Draw, DDR. What was the order it was in? I don't know if I remember. I don't even know. It shouldn't matter either way. Because we got our Darius back. I'll just blow up his charge. Because I know it's a dead card. Just kidding, I probably shouldn't blow it up. Hidden Armory. Okay, so no normal summons this turn. He mills one. Mills Quick Draw. Okay. Cool. Alright. That's valid. But whatever he searches for, he has to wait a whole extra turn to even use. So it's like, dude, this card is just so fucking good. I don't know. It really makes these matchups like kind of free. Even though we're not like using our spell card, it's like he's like his spell card that searches another spell card is so slow. But yeah, I think this game is a little bit scuffed off the back of him not chaining Typhoon to the anti-spell in his draw phase when I flipped it. I think he should have. That's rough. Sure. Okay. There's Lone Fire. So he can't normal this turn, but it shouldn't matter. Lone Fire is going to sack itself. Normally here you'd probably sack a token. Try to keep your fertilizer around for extra value. That effect is okay. So the fertilizer goes, but we are going to Torrential here. He might actually. There's really not much you can do here. Fertilizer. Fertilizer is destroyed. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be tough. Either way, we would have Torrential, so it wouldn't matter here. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for us. And phase bring out Amaryllis. Absolutely okay. He's probably trying to set up for attack position. Has to be defense position. That would be crazy broken. That would be crazy broken. Oh, what a bad draw. It's fine though. It's fine. That is a really bad draw though. Very unlucky. Our Torrential's burned now. He's got Mark of the Rose. It's kind of moving downhill in not a way that I really enjoy. I think it's just he's got DDR. He's got DDR marks. So he's gonna mark DDR. Okay, this is fine. I just get eQuest. Get back eQuest with a quest. Keep building my cards up. Main phase 2, Foolish Necro. And even if he just goes like DDR Titanium attack the eQuest, we can negate that and we can ladder into Geyser's. So, bit of a weird situation. A bit of a weird one. And if he goes like Mark, take, try to attack, I will probably Necro as well. Just because A, I don't really want to lose the life, and B, if he has a Glad, he can tag out into it. Like if he sided a Glad, which I know they actually quite frequently do. So I don't really want him to tag out into the Glad. So Mark take, I'll probably negate the eQuest attack. That's like kind of what I'm thinking here. It's unfortunate both times we've drawn Foolish to show it off. We've also like already had Bestiary or we've been out like everything. Jesus. That is really strong. But manageable. It's not like... Once again, the fertilizer is destroyed. First destroyed again. Still, because it's anytime the guy leaves it. This is like a monster special summon by the effect leaves the field, it destroys the card. I'm gonna use Necro on the eQuest. No problem. So like this is a little bit dangerous. We are risking getting burned out here. But he has so few plants that it's like not... I'd rather just be able to like Geyser his next turn and get rid of this fucking Titanial that's in my face. He knows my back row, so it's not like there's really much to think about here. Yeah, so he brings back the Amaryllis. We go... Okay, yeah. I get the eQuest back. I think in my standby phase, right? Or no, his end phase, yeah. Okay, we drew Phoenix Wing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, set Bestiary... Wait, no, wait. How do I want to do this? Because now that I drew Phoenix Wing, I actually want to make Geyser's no effect. Dude, that was a fucking great draw. Or do I want to save this for the follow-up? Alright, let's just, let's keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. eQuest attacks the Amaryllis. We're going to take 800. Amaryllis is going to die. eQuest is going to activate. eQuest is going to go back into the deck. eQuest is going to get ready, Ari. This is very, very simple. Oh, it could get Murmillo. If he brings back double Amaryllis though, we don't die. We don't die. And we have Phoenix Wing for one of them. Okay. Okay, no. I like this. Target Titanial. Titanial pops. Set Wind Blast. I should be in the clear. It's not super certain though. Because like... Yeah, it's not super certain. So he can bring back one Amaryllis this turn. Yeah. So we're gonna drop to 900. Like this is legit not good, but that is not a good draw. But it is what it is. Summon eQuest. Tag into the Geyser's. Activate, target this, and target the Amaryllis. So pop those two. Take 800. Battle phase. Geyser's attacks, and then we can go ready our eQuest. And he has no Necron, I don't believe. Activate Geyser's. The anti-spell fragrance here is like, if he had just not I'm losing my train of thought, but basically, if he had just Typhooned it on the chain, he would have been very well off this game. Keep the Trap Stun in hand. We already have one set, and we want to keep discards for future Wind Blast, future Regeki breaks, that sort of thing. Set. I do believe Wind Blast on the monster will be game. because we have traps done for whatever the back row is. So I do think this is game. It doesn't matter what the set monster was. GG's, yes. GG's. Wow. That was crazy. That was a crazy cool game. Necrogarno was very clutch. Anti-spell was very clutch. Obviously, he misplayed. I think if you chain Typhoon to anti-spell, it's a very different game. Yeah. Yeah, I think we... It's very annoying, especially against Hidden Armory. Yeah, it's literally Imperial Order. It's literally you don't get spell cards for the rest of the game. You get a couple, but it's not like... It just, like, slows you down so much. Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't underestimate this card. It's very powerful. I just forgot the deck spells a function. Happens. GG's, bro. Great stuff. I'll duel against him again in the future. But yeah, overall the deck is really fun. I'm pretty surprised people don't play Phoenix Wing in this deck. It seems like a no-brainer to me. I was actually testing because, like, ever since Eugene put Horn of Heaven in gadgets, I was just like, man, it got me thinking about resources and where they're the most valuable. And I'm like, gadgets are the most valuable in hand. And then I was like, gladiators are the most valuable in grave, where, like, they can be brought back to your hand for free. They're like sinister serpents, right? In a way. So they work really well with the discard traps, and the discard traps are so versatile. They can hit the back row, they can hit the monsters, they can hit those two. There's no secret third thing, but it can hit face down monsters, which is awesome. It can hit Stardust, which is awesome. And I have a couple other replays. I'm gonna be doing more with this deck in the future. I actually think that there's a lot of potential with Gladiator Beast for innovation. I think deck builders have been ignoring this deck. And I think, like, obviously last year, the first place Glad list from RBET was, like, the Iados list. It was the wholly innovated list. And I think that's, like, there's a lot of design space in the Gladiator Beast realm that is untapped. And there's a lot of, like, optimization and, like, there's a lot of power on the table because these cards, eQuest, Darius, are inherently really fucking powerful. It's just Raise Dead and Monster Reborn, like, really, really strong effects. And Geyseris is the best. I think it's, like, top 5 extra deck monsters in the format. It's, like, probably Bryonic, then Stardust, then, like, Absolute Zero, then, like, Geyseris. Like, I think Geyseris is really, really good. And Heraclinos is also really, really good. So, yeah. I hope it gave you guys some ideas. I hope it showed you that Edison format is still, in my opinion, in its deck building infancy. I actually really do think that there's so much more to be explored as our understanding of the format and as our understanding of the game develops, that is yet to be really unearthed. And maybe I'm just scratching the surface here, but yeah, I think if you're loading up, like, the same old deck and you enjoy doing that, then that's totally valid and that's totally fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I feel like deck building and, like, really taking something to the next level is, like, something that a lot of players don't do, and probably hinders them as a result as a player. So try this out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.